yeah, yeah. Feeling like today gon' be a great day, yeah. Feeling like I'm gonna get in my way, yeah. Feeling like I've said all I need to say, yeah. Feeling like today gon' be a great day.
What is going on, everyone? Zero Straw Hats here today to talk about Time Paradox Ghostwriter Chapter 7. What an awesome chapter. Super excited to talk about it. If you guys enjoyed this video at any point, go ahead and subscribe for more manga content. Let's talk about the chapter. Wow, the twists and turns of this series never stops. Like, it has been very good at keeping it entertaining and not going the route that I would think it would go. So we get right in the start of this chapter where we left off with the magazine not appearing, and you know, a week passed and he's kind of thinking maybe it's on break, you know, what's going on, maybe he'll come next week. Something does come next week, but it's not the new White Knight chapter. We find out that in the future, Aino is dead. What a cool twist. I was not expecting that, especially so early on. Very interesting. Definitely gave me Steins Gate feels right off the bat. I mean, this series has a couple of Steins Gate feels just in general, but now I really like get that Steins Gate comparison. I want to quickly point out to all those people that think like, oh, this series isn't for me because it's a manga about creating manga. Well, obviously at this point it's not like Bakuman where it's very into the process of actually making the manga as much as it's about this cool story of why the magazine's coming in the future and now the Aino's death. So I think this series has definitely branched out to a lot more than just about a manga making manga. So definitely I think that's a reason why a lot more people should be getting into this series if they haven't. Man, seeing Teppei's reaction to finding out that Aino is going to be dead in the future really hit home. The art on that panel was really beautiful. He's really grown to have a relationship with Aino, you know, and it's not just simply him feeling bad about taking the work anymore. So it's very personal to him at this point. I definitely didn't think it was going to go this way, and I really hope they can figure out a way to save it. Now, why she died in the future, we don't really know. I wonder like where they're going to take it from here, because they can go the murder route. Maybe someone murdered her. Maybe someone we've already met in the series. Maybe one of the assistants. We don't really know. Maybe she got sick from overworking. We don't really know what happened or why she died. And maybe this whole thing, as we see in the end, was really meant to happen to Sasaki because he has the option to save Aino, and not just Aino, but White Knight too. And what's really cool about that is like I think like now that he knows this, that pressure of having to be worried about plagiarizing and stealing the work is going to be off his shoulders. But then again, now he has to worry about something else now a lot more serious than this plagiarizing a series. Aino might die, but maybe, you know, with the way that things have changed since he started drawing, it seems like the timeline in the future have stayed the same. So now it looks like they're on a different timeline, so maybe this is a way they can save her. I really hope they're going to be able to do that. I was not expecting it to go this route, like I said again, and I really enjoyed it. This series continues to keep it interesting. Every week you just don't know what's really going to happen. Then we get the last panel with that little message coming in for Teppei about having to save Aino. And not only was it about having to save Aino, but it had Teppei's name on it too. So it seems like this wasn't just like him having to get it, as we kind of probably already guessed, but this was someone in the future who wanted him to do it. Like this, maybe it was even him in the future. Who knows? Maybe this is himself in the future sending back the magazines so he can do something that he couldn't do in the past. Who knows? I really want to see how it's going to go. Another very great chapter. I've been super enjoying this series. Definitely my favorite shonen that's been in the magazine as far as the new shonens coming out in quite a long time. And what I really love about it is like even though I love that whole manga making process, like that whole Bakuman type of story, it's not really going that route. Even though it is about manga, it's so much more unique, and they're definitely doing it in a way that's very unique to this series, which is really cool to see. I really think that people who were turned off to this series because of the whole manga creating process of the manga might want to give this a second try. But that's it for today, guys. I really enjoyed this chapter. I think it was really cool. What do you guys think about it, and what do you think is going to happen next? How do you think Aino died in the future? Do you think she was murdered? Do you think that she got sick? What do you think it was? Let me know in the comment section down below. And also make sure you guys are subscribing for more manga content coming your way.